Hello everyone, welcome to Sana's Biochemistry, and this is Sana Parveen here. In this video, we are going to talk about pituitary gland as an endocrine gland. Let us move into the structure, what it is. We have got pituitary gland. You can see it is present in this area, and when we actually see the structure of pituitary, it is present in this area. But what is the structure? It has got lobes present. Okay, so I've got a lobe here, another lobe here, and then there's a lobe, and it is connected to a portion. This part of the pituitary is called as anterior pituitary. This part of the pituitary is called as intermediate pituitary, and this one is called as posterior pituitary. And this area is hypothalamus. This is the structure for pituitary, and let us see what we have next. The pituitary gland or hypophysis is an endocrine gland about the size of a pea, about the size of a pea. The pea is, let me take a different color. Yeah, green pea. It is size of a pea and like extremely small, really small, weighing zero point 0.5 grams in human beings. As I discussed before, it is composed of three lobes: anterior, intermediate, and posterior pituitary. Okay. Why are we giving so much emphasis on pituitary? It is because this pituitary small pea-like gland is a very important gland, and this is master of glands. That means what? This gland is going to have control over the other glands which are present in our body. If I take, there's a school. Okay, so we consider school. In the school, there is a lady, the principal. This principal is going to have a control on the other teachers, yes, for sure. This principal is going to control the activities and movements and everything about the other teachers. So this is, let us correlate this to in the things that are present in our body. The teacher here is the master of the other teachers. So, master of other teachers. The master here in our body of glands is called as pituitary gland, and the other glands we are going to see in other topics, other videos. So, pituitary for now, you have to remember it is what? It is master of glands. Be it small in size, but it has got the control, and so called master of glands. Functions of pituitary gland extremely important. See, I said that the pituitary is like the principal. Okay, the principal has hell lot of stuff to do, like teachers, parents, teachers meeting, looking after the schedule of the teachers, then looking after the kids, maintaining the school discipline, having conferences and meetings with higher authorities. So she or he is involved in so many work to be done. Similarly, as our pituitary is a master gland, we have the pituitary has so many functions to perform. First is it is involved in growth of the body. We have our body which when we were like a baby it was small in size, but as we grow and come into the adulthood we have got our body grown. So it is who's responsible for that? It is the pituitary gland who's responsible for growth of the body. Then blood pressure maintenance, some aspects of pregnancy and childbirth including stimulation of uterine contraction during childbirth. Okay, so here we have got the uterus. I am just trying to draw the uterus, and for those who say, okay, I don't want to comment. The uterus and the child is present here. When the child has to be expelled out the body, when the child has to be expelled out the body, the uterus has to contract itself. The uterus has to contract itself, and only then the child will be expelled out the body. Who is giving the signal to the uterus that saying contract? It is our master gland, which is the pituitary gland. So this is what they're saying, that some aspects of pregnancy and childbirth including stimulation of uterine contraction, the uterus needs to be contracting when the child is about to be born during childbirth. Next use of pituitary is breast milk production. So once the baby is born, the baby has its need, hunger, and etc. So the breast starts to produce milk, and the signal to the breast or the mammary glands, the tissues present in the breast, are called as mammary tissues, okay, or mammary glands. Okay, These have the capacity to for production of milk. Not every time a human female is producing milk. It is only during the childbirth that she produces milk, and the signal is coming from the pituitary gland. Like really amazing. Sex organ functions in both males and females is another function of pituitary. Thyroid gland functioning. The thyroid gland, how see, the pituitary sends the information. Pituitary is present here. Pituitary synthesize a hormone. Okay, this hormone goes to the thyroid gland, goes to the thyroid gland and gives the signal. Okay, thyroid starts synthesizing hormones because there is necessity of hormones in the body. So thyroid gland functioning, so pituitary is kind of commanding the thyroid to produce or to start produce for start the production of hormones which are extremely necessary in the body at that particular period of time. The conversion of food into energy metabolism is again under pituitary. Water and osmoregularity regulation in the body, the amount of water, the osmosis happening into the cell, out of the cell, all is regulated by pituitary. Water balance via the control of reabsorption of water by the kidneys. Our kidneys are functioning, but then not all water should be gone out of the body in the form of urine. So the water is reabsorbed here by the kidneys. Temperature regulation. Our body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. It is all maintained by pituitary gland. And the last one being pain relief is also a function of pituitary gland. So this is all about pituitary gland, also called as master gland, and it is an endocrine gland. Dictates and gives order to another other glands present in our body. So this is all about pituitary. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon as well, share it with your friends. If you find the information really useful, keep visiting the channel. Stay at home, stay safe, and fight the corona. Bye bye. See you in the next video. By that time, take care.